Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are back up here at Cedar Point. They are doing another one of their content creator days here for HalloWeekends. We did not come right at opening today, but we are up here for the little special event that they do have going on for Creator Day. There's going to be a special walkthrough of the house of Haunting of Eerie Estate with some of their creators. So we get to learn on how they come up with some of the houses slash mazes for HalloWeekend. So it should be fun. But before we head over to Eerie Estate, we stopped at the Bagel Buggy here at Kitchen Alley with all the food trucks. And we got the heart attack wrap. Tanner's heart attack wrap, as it's called.
Yep.
And it has chicken tenders, macaroni and cheese, fries, and you can get it with ranch. That's the main staple, or you can get it with whatever you want. I got barbecue sauce, because that's what the lady suggested.
Yours smells really good.
So
I got ranch, he got barbecue. It literally is mac and cheese, fries, chicken, and...
well, Angie just basically unrolled her wrap there.
I just wanted to see what it looked like in there.
So literally, tenders, macaroni and cheese,
Yep.
fries, and ranch. Oh, there's a look inside of mine, just like Angie's, except with barbecue sauce. And needless to say, this is good.
Yeah, mine's good too. The ranch one's good. Yummy.
We just got done at the Bagel Buggy at the Nightmare Kitchen Alley. We did have Tanner's heart attack. What'd you think?
Whew, it was good. I actually, he wanted his without ranch, so the girl asked if he wanted barbecue sauce instead. So we got one with ranch, one with barbecue, and the one with barbecue was definitely better.
Oh, it was very good.
I enjoyed the one with ranch too because I like ranch, but I highly recommend swapping out the ranch for barbecue.
Is it worth $14?
I think so, for park food.
Yeah, you're paying theme park prices, but it was good. So if you get a chance and you're coming up here for HalloWeekends, stop over at the Kitchen Alley and try the Tanner's heart attack wrap from the Bagel Buggy. Yeah, I did it. But we still would like to have Night of the Living Dead again, the buffet.
Oh yes.
Yes, we do want that back.
Please bring that back.
All right, now it's time to head over to Eerie Estate for the behind-the-scenes look. So we're outside the Haunting of Eerie Estate, and the Sandusky Paranormal Society van has finally pulled up. The van wasn't here last week for opening weekend, but it's here today.
Glass Shark Cupcakes. We have the Nashville Hot Chicken, the award-winning Burnt Ends, the Cinnamon Sugar Nachos, our Chili Bowl from Farmhouse, the S'mores Fudge at French Quarter, and in-house made pumpkin rolls at Coasters. In the other room, we have some drinks as well. We have the Pixie Potion, which is our new non-alcohol drink in a blood bag. Very yummy. The red cocktail that just popped on the table is Mr. Midnight, so I'll get another bubble going on that one in just a moment.
Yeah, so welcome everybody. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Tony Clark, the Director of Communications here at the park. In the corner is Executive Chef RJ. So if you have specific questions about the culinary offerings of the park or the new things that we're doing, RJ's your guy to ask those questions. And then hiding around the corner somewhere is Michael Roddy. He's our new Vice President of Live Entertainment here at the park. And he does a lot of the conceptual Halloween things. So all the stuff for Halloween, this is Michael Roddy right here.
How are you?
So
There he is.
Michael's responsible for working with our team to develop all of the live shows at the park, a lot of the haunted attractions, the storytelling in our haunted attractions, including this one, which is the Haunting of Eerie Estate. It used to be just Eerie Estate, but now it is the Haunting of Eerie Estate with a new story. Yep. So, do you want to just explain what that is?
So we have a new character this year that's kind of the host for HalloWeekends, seeing as how this is our 25th HalloWeekends. It's Mr. Midnight, who some of you saw coming in. Mr. Midnight has been around since the beginning of dark. He keeps all of those stories in a book that he can reference at any time. That moment when the spider crawled across your foot when you were 3 years old, or when you thought there was some shadow in your bedroom that actually turned out to be a coat rack. He knows that. He's got it written down, and he can come with it at any moment. He can bring it to life. So he is the host of all of the haunts and all of the experiences that you see at HalloWeekends. So whether it's Slaughterhouse or the Haunting of Eerie Estate, he's ripped that from his book. So the Haunting of Eerie Estate actually this whole experience, if you see this box, you'll see this box in the Midnight Hour show, at which is Midnight Syndicate's show. This house used to belong to Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester, who you'd see his wake at the Palace Theater in that show. There's clues and icons and things in all of the mazes that tie it all back to his book and his character this year. And this,
Nice.
Eerie Estate has always had an eerie presence to it. There's always been some weird phenomena, but we actually brought in some experts this year from the Sandusky Paranormal Society. The last time the Sandusky Paranormal Society was here was, I believe, in 2017. They were investigating one of the theaters, and then they disappeared. And they've now kind of resurged, if you will, and they're new, and we brought them in to investigate this and all the strange phenomena, not just here, but all in the park. And you actually can sign up and be part of the Sandusky Paranormal Society. We have merchandise that you can actually be part of the club, a hat, ball cap, all kinds of things. You guys have any questions?
Yeah, so
Yes.
this was actually the home of,
Franklin Earl Anderson Rochester.
and there was nothing else on the park. Just this home first was like this the first home.
So this home was actually created shortly after the park. It was originally an apartment, and then he purchased that apartment. And he was here. He was an original designer way in the way back, and there was some weird stuff that happened with him. And then recently, he was murdered. So you can find out, go to his wake at Palace Theater. But there are trinkets in here that he has collected from all kinds of things. Like this box actually has a legend with a ghost named Alice. And if you've ever seen any of the other Midnight Syndicate shows, you know that that was part of that as well. We really are, for the 25th HalloWeekends, we're taking all of these great things that we've done over the last 25 years and try to reference them all. We have a new shop called Mr. Midnight's Fear Emporium, where you can get all kinds of great stuff, especially if you love haunts, and I know that you guys do, and you love HalloWeekend events. And all of the mazes, there's little surprises. We have a brand new maze called Bloodbath. This has had a refresh where you actually are part of a paranormal team, the Sandusky Paranormal Society, coming in and investigating this. Slaughterhouse has some new surprises. Can I tell them the surprise?
Nope.
You'll see it and hear it, but enjoy that. And then all of our live shows have been transformed this year. So if you go to the, what is the main stage, or what we are calling the Festival of Fear, there are references to Battle of the Bands from the Boneyard from a couple years ago. The Shrieks are back with a new show. We have an opening ceremony where you actually see Mr. Midnight. You hear Midnight Syndicate play his custom theme that they wrote just for our park. You can only get it here in a CD. And then that kind of kicks off the night, and throughout the rest of the evening, it's just enjoy and scream and have a great time.
So entertainment has nothing to do with Halloween, as you can hear from Michael.
A little bit. Halloween is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. And the team, we've been working on this since last year. I got here the end of last year, beginning of this year, and it's been so much fun. And I'm excited because I think you'll find that you can go as far down the rabbit hole as you want. You can just come in and be scared, or if you want, there's clues and mystery, and you can become entrenched in the kind of rich fabric of history that we're presenting.
Is Bloodbath inspired by Club Blood? Is
No,
there any reference
so-
to that?
It is not. It is not. We decided with Bloodbath, that was a story that we were telling that actually is a group called...
Come in. We're having an informal chat. Come on in. No, come on in. We don't want
It's
to be left
called
out. Come on in.
Orpheus. So Club Orpheus, what you'll find out, spoiler alert, it's actually a club that is a front for vampires to actually bleed and send wine to all of the other factions across the country. So they're creating this wine called Orpheus. And you'll actually come face to face with the Queen of the Hive. There's also possibly some werewolves, because they're kind of the familiars of vampires sometimes. Also, Mr. Midnight.
Come on in.
Can you make your way? Excuse me. I'll show you a little bit about this character. Mr. Midnight, as I said, is the embodiment of dark, right? He's had this book of the dark for so long that he's continued to add to, that his fingers have now become almost like inkwells. And the essence of him, he no longer has blood. He no longer has blood. Everything in him is ink. And he has that ability to actually conjure and put suggestions of what scares you in different places. So, if you're afraid of vampires, he's conjured bloodbath. If you're afraid of chainsaws, he's conjured slaughterhouse. If you're afraid of death, he's conjured, wake the dead. All those kind of great things. And he has an assistant named Mallory who goes with him. He can no longer carry the book because his fingers have actually become inkwells. Mallory's the new one carrying the book as his assistant, kind of a Renfield, if you will. But his arms have now become black all the way up past the elbows. So you can kind of see that story come to life with Midnight Syndicate at midnight hour at the Aldrich Theater. Wake the Dead is a murder mystery musical that you actually get to choose who did it. Who done it and the who did it. So there's 4 different endings. Spoiler alert. So if you come, depending on who you vote for, depends on who gets it.
Nice.
And Mr. Midnight also has a very pretty trick. If you can, just why don't you show them there? So that actually is the essence of evil seeping out from him. I'll just step away from it a little bit because it'll take me over. And I'll start telling you all about the secrets Tony doesn't want you to tell.
Yet.
Yes. Any other questions? Any comments? I want to know what you guys think because this is for you guys.
Yeah, it's good.
We're doing it for you, our guests. I will say Ohio is perfect for Halloween.
Yeah.
Especially tonight, it's like just the right amount.
So in the corner, if I could just ask RJ before we all get a little more informal. RJ is our executive chef, as I mentioned earlier. So he and his team have really invented this flavors of HalloWeekends that we have in the park. So it's all these different food items that are not normally available during the season. So RJ, do you want to talk about a little about that? And
Absolutely. And I apologize to you two, it's right in front of me. So if you start furthest away from me on the table there, we have a shards of glass cupcake. You can see the cupcake has been driven by glass shards and is bleeding and everything like that. So that's an engine house in the back of the park. Next to we have Nashville hot chicken tenders and pickles up at the corral. Next we have the loaded burnt end potato wedges out of Backbeat, right there in the middle. We have our dessert nachos, so nacho chips, cinnamon sugar dusted, mono topping, caramel, chocolate, beautiful dessert nachos. S'mores fudge we have up at French Quarter Confections. The pumpkin roll is house made by our pastry team that comes out of Coasters. And what am I missing? I'm missing one more. The bread bowl. So the famous farmhouse chili that we have. And then we have 8 more different options spread throughout the park as well, but these are far and above some of the most popular the guests have chosen so far. So we wanted to make sure we brought them here so you guys could try them. And then Scott can talk about the drink options that we have.
So we have found here at Cedar Point that our beverages need to change throughout the season, so we've done that for Halloween this year. We have several exclusive cocktails throughout the park, so they're not sold in multiple areas, they're only sold in one location. So with Bloodbath and live entertainment and whatnot, we're trying to incorporate what they do with what we do. So there's a cocktail called the Vamp that goes with the Bloodbath back there. So it's a nice, rich drink with pineapple and rum and just yummy goodness, but it comes with vampire teeth because, right? It's Bloodbath, vampires. We have a 25 cocktail because it's our 25th anniversary. So it's got a little black glitter, some vodka, some blue caraca in it. Nice, different drink. Every one of the drinks has a different profile, so you're not getting that super sweetness constantly as well. Mr. Midnight even has his own cocktail, which I'll make my way over there and show it off in a moment.
That was not Mr. Midnight.
But just like Mr. Midnight, with the ink, we have black vodka that goes on the top of it. And it has a bubble full of smoke on the top of it, just like the essence that come out of his hands. Well, we have the essence in the drink as well. So it's a mixed berry bubble that comes and it pops, and it's this big theatrical show. We also have new this year the Pixie Potion in our blood bags. Blood bags are back. They will be here the whole season. Last year it was tough trying to keep up, but we figured out what you guys liked, and we are going to make sure that we have them all season for you guys. Pixie Potion is one of our non-alcohol drinks. So we've also realized that that's a market that you guys want as well. So we're making sure that we have those options for you. I highly recommend trying the Pixie Potion because we have it here for you today in here. Drinks are in this next room, so make sure you grab one of those on your way out and enjoy the Pixie Potion. If you guys have questions, we'll be around.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, so it's a little cramped in here, so if you feel like you need to walk around the house, the rest of the house is open. Just please don't take your food and like set it down on a piano or something. Please dump your dishes here in the garbage can over there by the wall. If you have individual questions for myself or for RJ or for Michael about live entertainment and storytelling, feel free to stop and talk to us throughout this little event, but otherwise you're welcome to grab some food, try some of those options, walk around the house, take your selfies, take your pictures, and then this evening you guys all have Fright Lane now, so you are more than welcome to check out all of our haunted attractions. That'll get you to the haunted attractions a little bit faster with that Fright Lane, and then don't forget to check out some of the live entertainment. At 7 o'clock, that's our big opening ceremonies where we open the nighttime festivities. So if you haven't seen that, please head over to the HalloWeekends main stage in our Festival of Fear to see that show. It's really cool. Mr. Midnight kicks it off and then kind of sends everybody out into the darkness. So feel free to chill, relax, enjoy, grab some food, walk through the rest of the house, and ask us questions if you need.
All right, we just got done with our behind-the-scenes look here at the Haunting of Eerie Estate. Angie did take some pictures, so we'll post some of those in the vlog right now. Once we got to the main dining room, we saw Tony and Mr. Midnight. Yes, the Mr. Midnight made an appearance. We got to, well, hello.
Hello.
Just creeps on in.
I was just doing stuff for the Instagram.
Always check out our Instagram. Put the link down below and on the screen as well. We got to sample some of the food that they have going on, the flavors of HalloWeekends as they're calling it this year.
Yes.
All of it was very good. RJ and company did an excellent job. We got to try one of the blood bags, the Pixie Potion. Very good. We got to roam around through the haunt here without any scare actors except for Mr. Midnight, and we got a few selfies. We'll put those in right now. All in all, it was good. They did give us a free Fright Lane pass. We even got a pin and a HalloWeekends lanyard. Unfortunately for us, you won't be able to use the Fright Lane today because people got to work. We just want to say thank you to Tony Cubby for inviting us out and providing us with these. Ever get a chance, always come out whenever they offer a Creator Day event.
Okay, we got an update on the Wild Mouse construction. They just poured a whole bunch of concrete for the base of it. As of right now, that's the extent of it. They got the base down for it. And here's a bird's eye view of the Grand Pavilion as far as in its current state. We got concrete poured on both top and bottom floors. And it looks like on the right side, they got the first truss for the roof. There's a whole bunch more sitting down there on the other side of the crane, and they're on the top part. But yeah, it's coming along really good. Well, when we were here for opening weekend, they didn't have the pumpkins and the gourds out, but now they do. A witch riding her broom. And on the other side of the witch, they have a black spider and its webs. This reminds me of Tennessee Volunteers in their end zone with the orange and yellow checker pattern. We are over here by the restrooms, that's by Magnum, and they got ghosts and boo.
And this one says trick or tweet. Alright everybody, that's going to do it from Cedar Point today.
Yep.
For Content Creator Day number 2
That
of
was,
the year.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes, it was. I say we got an exclusive look inside.
Look, yes.
The Haunting of Eerie Estate with no scare actors. We're actually allowed to take pictures inside, no video though. And then we were able to sample some of the food for the flavors of HalloWeekends, and had a couple of drinks, and get to have some photo sessions with Mr. Midnight, the master of the ceremonies this year.
Yes, check out our Instagram. We will have all of the exclusive pictures on our Instagram. It's at Amusement Lifestyle. We did get to take a couple pictures with Mr. Midnight. We got to see his exclusive drink.
But that's going to do it for us tonight. So, as always, don't forget to like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And until then, we will see you at the next turnstile.
Bye.